Hey, Adam.
Hello.
Do you want to hear a fun fact?
Yes.
Okay. The Windy City name has nothing to do with Chicago weather.
That doesn't make any sense.
Chicago's nickname was coined by 19th century journalists who were referring to the fact that its residents were windbags and full of hot air.
Oh, okay. I can see that.
So effectively, a journalist hated living in Chicago so much and thought that everyone there was so full of shit that he would come up with the clever nickname that has stuck ever since. And they are called the Windy City. So from now on, anytime you hear Chicago referred to as the Windy City, just know that everyone who lives there is full of shit.
Okay. How full?
Well, I would assume at least 70% full.
Because when I think full, right, like your butthole's full. But,
You mean your colon?
oh, yeah. Sorry. Butthole means you got poop in your pants.
Yeah. Or your prairie dogging.
Yeah. Turtle head poking out.
That one right there always makes me so uncomfortable thinking about a turtle head poking out of your butt.
Do you know what he should have named him instead? Because the Windy City, has two meanings, right? It's like did blow hot air, and also the city is windy, so this is okay. I can get away with this. You know, he should have called them the Aristocrats.
We're not going there. We're not we're not going down the aristocrat route. I just listened to your attempt at an aristocrat joke. We're not doing that on air.
The Aristocrats. Welcome to Adam and Andy.
Hello.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Andy.
Adam and Andy. Did I do this joke before? I don't know, but welcome back because...
What a give up.
I couldn't remember. The Aristocrats.
Oh, God bless you.
I'm going to get the perfect one. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to figure it out. Hello, welcome to Adam and Andy, your source for evening booze. A couple of housekeeping things before we get into it. Those of you who are like, wow, didn't they just post an episode this week? Yeah, we did. And we recorded it last week.
Yeah, but you know what? It'll happen.
It's going to happen.
Because last week was your birthday, and then it was Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah.
So you know what? Get the fuck over it. You're getting a double dosage this week. Be happy with that.
That's very true. The recording schedule's not off.
No, we're going to keep it going, God damn it.
Motherfucker.
God damn it.
Yeah. Okay, wait. I have an alarm set for me. I need to shut off. And the reason I have an alarm set for me is separate from the thing we're talking about now.
Okay.
And I'll start.
What, the Aristocrats?
No, it's not that. Okay, quick wedge. TikToks are coming as well. I know I said in the episode that you're watching today or later that TikToks are coming. Yeah, they're coming.
Yeah.
But something I realized while I was editing it, do you remember the name of our congressman from Alabama? State congressman from Alabama?
No.
It was Sean Shiphands.
Ah, yes, okay.
Let me see. How do I phrase this?
I should remember that. That was only 5 days ago for us.
Yeah, I know.
But I've done a lot of shit since then.
Blow?
Well, no. No, just, sleeping, drinking, hanging out.
The guy that movie's based on died. Fun fact.
Oh, well, this got dark. Were you going for that?
No, I knew I was on this one. Oh, yeah, that one. That's what I was going for. I hit the wrong one. No, that's not even the thing I was bringing up. So Sean Shiphands, does he have any similarities to a previous Adam and Andy character?
I'm sure he did. A lot of them are just kind of like melding together at this point.
I will say it for you, and then you're going to be like, oh, my God.
Okay.
Sheriff Shiphands.
Oh, my God.
Sheriff Shitpants here.
Sheriff Shitpants here.
So, and if you remember where he came from, he was part of the, I can't remember, I think it was Ivanka's and Jared's like security detail for the
yes. for whenever, one of them
in the Obama's bathroom and got banned from shitting in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I think it's worth noting, have we subconsciously created the actual family tree for the shit pants family?
I think we might have. Because now we've got Sean Shit Pants and his papa Sheriff Shit Pants.
That's his papa. Because I think we talked about the dad. I think, the rising sun.
Yeah. Yeah. And his son, Sean Shit Pants, is the rising sun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He's rising through the ranks.
Exactly. Of the Alabama state legislature.
Yeah. And just like, it's a very incestuous family.
It is.
So it's not really a family tree, it's a family stick.
Yeah, we made that joke.
Yeah, exactly.
We did.
So we have in fact created the family stick of the shit pants.
So more to come on that. Suds, if you need a refresher, go back to a Panda Binds classic episode.
That was the Super Bowl episode.
Super Bowl episode, we talked about Sheriff Shit Pants at the very end. He's the last story.
Can you believe we have almost been doing this for a year?
It's unreal.
Yeah. I wonder when is our year anniversary?
August 28th? August 18th? One of those.
Well, you keep spinning the wheels.
Oh my God, he's going to look it up. He's going to look it up. Okay. Let's see. Did I have more? I really just wanted to go over that. I have this. This is more of a prelude to something coming in the future. Something I was very excited to receive. Now I have. I'll go ahead and plug them too. They're a small company, so why not?
Yeah.
Right?
Please.
So I heard about Vinegar Syndrome. That's the name of the company. Through
my guys, unique name.
My guys at Red Letter Media. What they do is they get old movies and they do a Blu-ray remaster. So everything pops
off of the original film, right?
I believe so. I think they actually get the negatives and they're able to bump it up. So and I'm not sure if I looked at it and everything's 1080p. If it is, and they probably did get the negatives and were able to do it.
But while you figure that out, our 1 year anniversary this year will be on August 25th.
Oh, it's 3 days off.
Yeah, you were very close.
So something worth celebrating then, absolutely. But my reason in bringing this up is...
Do we want to try to get Ryan in on that episode?
I think it's a must.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Andy and I...
We're going to have to record it and post that motherfucker on the 25th.
So this is a 1 year anniversary deal?
No, not that. But getting
I think
Ryan
you're talking about Ryan in on this.
I mean, we can. Yeah, watch that shit together. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
No, but I'm talking about the 1 year anniversary. Get that shit recorded with Ryan and post that motherfucker on the 25th.
Yeah, we will. Because we've already been talking about future plans and how logistics and whatnot. But we reserve him. He's we call him in our free agent whenever we have a big episode.
Yeah.
To elevate
and
it.
he's so happy to do it too.
Oh yeah, he has a great laugh as well. A very happy laugh.
He does, because he's a very happy man. He's got to be one of the happiest people I've ever met.
It's infectious.
And I am very happy to say that he's been my best friend for freshman year of high school, and I graduated 08, so 04. We are coming up on almost 20 years of friendship.
Jesus.
I've known him for 17 years.
That's a long ass time.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Andy and Ryan. I'll say that.
Yes. Cheers to Guy Love.
One of my favorite loves.
It's Guy Love between two guys.
One of me and my closest friends.
Yeah.
We've been best friends.
Is that Majin?
No. I met them in high school.
Oh, okay.
All the spoon-fed guys met in high school. But Wesley,
okay,
whom all my family knows. He's in all my family pictures and shit.
Oh, nice.
Second grade is whenever we became friends.
Damn.
Yeah. So, I don't know. 20, probably 20. Yeah. I think so.
No, not second. Well, no, you are young. So maybe.
So
I don't know. When do you start first grade?
So the way I do it is you're 18 and 12. So maybe there's a 6 year difference. Maybe I was 8. So then 18. No, 19. 19 years.
Yeah. Man, that's wild. Isn't it? It's weird to go down that rabbit hole.
Then you start remembering how you've developed, things you've experienced. You're kind of like, wow, my years past were crazy. Now what am I doing?
But now I'm just like super boring and old.
No, you were a year ago, but now you do a podcast. Yeah! So you don't want to celebrate it. But anyway, we were really diverted from what I was trying to do here. Vinegar Syndrome produces these. I heard about them through Red Letter Media. On Red Letter Media, they talked about one of the films that we will not be watching because I don't want to cover it. They already did.
Sure.
Winter Beast, which is this one. But these other two, we'll watch one of them and maybe another one another time. I have another 200 movies back there we can watch.
Yeah, you really
do. The Blu-rays, though. The Blu-rays.
I mean, we have like Netflix and shit now. I don't know why you still have a collection.
No, because you have to. One, I love physical media because it's like just owning something. Having that one of the things they study in marketing.
Holding your phone is physical, bitch.
No, I'm talking about. So you're getting to that point though. I'm gonna put you on a fucking lesson, and this is gonna be devoid of all humor.
Sure.
But one of the things in marketing is forms of utility that you get. So this would be a possession utility. I get pleasure out of it because I own it.
I can't derive pleasure from anything.
This is like a use utility. I need it, so I get a use out of it. And that's the kind of feeling I get.
Okay.
These are different, right? But you still possess both. That's kind of the idea. But we're going to watch one of these movies. You want to go and watch Winter Beast with Red Letter Media. It's hilarious. It's great, but...
Do they watch it and then like comment on it like MSC3K?
They do.
Like,
so the way
they're commenting as it's going?
No. Well, they parse it in. So what they do is they record them live watching it.
Okay.
They'll show clips of that. Then they'll record the discussion of them going over what they just watched.
Okay.
Sometimes interspersed with clips from the movie to help provide a little bit of clarity.
Sure.
But other times too is showing clips from the movie and then live reacting to it as well. So
okay.
Something similar with us. We don't want to exactly copy them, but it'll obviously be an influence because it's stuff I like to do.
Sure. That makes sense.
So, shut up.
Dude, she's been going on a rampage tonight.
She has.
She's been a naughty girl.
Before we get into the stories, I'll go ahead and preface this. Our last episode was very sexual in like all the wrong ways.
Oh, it was not good. I mean, it's a great episode, but the paths that we kind of branched down, there's really no redeeming factor.
I mean, the title of it pretty much explains what's going on.
Yeah, the dirty journey.
The reason I mention that now, not to be like apologetic, you guys get it.
I apologize for nothing.
Yeah, well, I'm saying the suds get it. I mean, it's the product. It's what we do. This one, based off of what I've curated, will not be much different.
Really?
Yeah.
I specifically chose 3 stories that were not going to draw us down that path. But you know what? If you're going to draw us down that path,
inadvertently, I'll say inadvertently.
I'm for it.
Yeah, you're horrid.
I tried so hard to stay strong on that.
That's so fucking dumb.
4-year-old boy.
Ooh, hello, little boy.
Buys 918 SpongeBob ice lollies for $2,600 on Amazon.
How much?
918 SpongeBob
for
$2,600.
Was this an accident? I feel like it's an accident, right?
Well, it's a 4-year-old kid.
Yeah.
So they obviously don't know what they're doing. Amazon initially told Noah's mother that they wouldn't take back the ice lollies, but the story has a happy ending. Noah, a 4-year-old from New York, loves SpongeBob.
Yeah, we all do.
A lot.
Yeah, we all do.
In fact, he loves the absorbent and yellow and porous cartoon character so much that he decided to pop on Amazon for a spot of retail therapy. Little did his mother know that he had purchased 51 cases of SpongeBob ice lollies, 918 of them to be exact, racking up a bill of $2,618.85.
Wait, how does that work? Is he like, so he's on Amazon, right? And
He probably was on Amazon and just like clicking it.
This number's not high enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, no, it's like that old lady we talked about. Whenever she's like clicking and liking something, it's like, I can't stop.
Yes. The bulk order of popsicles was duly delivered to his auntie's house.
Within 2 days.
Amazon.
Or less. If it's in New York, it might be faster.
Well, if it's through Fresh, it'll be within like an hour.
The guy in the warehouse is like, holy shit. Guys, get all the SpongeBob lollies now.
We're finally getting rid of them.
Hell yeah. Bezos is going to give me a raise.
He might let him take a bathroom break.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Oh, wait. Make sure those SpongeBob lollies aren't piss-filled.
Please.
Please.
Amazon initially told Noah's mother, Jennifer Bryant, that they wouldn't take back the ice lollies, leaving the social work student stuck with the bill.
Oh.
The retail giant has since been in contact to find a solution, and thankfully, the SpongeBob saga has a happy ending. A fundraiser that was set up to help Miss Bryant pay for the ice lollies has now raised $14,000.
Oh. He's going to take all that money and buy more.
Yeah. I mean, if it's 2,600, you got 19 or 918. Let's just round it up to 1,000 at $1,000 at $3,000. I mean, that kid,
4,000.
Yeah, yeah, he's looking at a solid 4,000 SpongeBob ice lollies, and that shit's gonna last him at least till he's 5.
At least.
Yeah, at least till he's 5.
At most.
If they store it correctly. Well, yeah, he'll probably die from diabetes.
But how's it work though? So no, you say ice lollies now. It's not going to be like a freezer pop. It's going to be those frozen ones have the gumballs.
Yeah, imagine like an ice cream truck.
Yeah.
And you get the terrified look.
Can I sing it?
Yeah, sure.
Did you know that song is also regional?
I've never heard that.
See, yeah. So maybe that's when I heard. Other regions heard like
I can't remember the last time.
London Bridge is falling down, I think. Ding 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 ding. Oh, that's the wrong song. But it is regional, so different ice cream trucks play different songs in different regions. But that's not the main point of it. So anyway, ice cream truck, yes, go.
No, that's it. That was a story.
No. You were explaining the SpongeBob lollies.
Well, yeah, like imagine like the ice cream truck with like the always deformed like faces of like Sonic or Captain America.
How does that work? So they're sending all of these lollies in boxes that have like dry ice in it.
Yeah.
My God.
So imagine, let's do some quick math here. Let's say,
I like math.
Let's say you could fit 50 of those in like a standard like cooler box from like Fresh with some dry ice in there.
Yeah.
So let's say 900.
We're logisticizing
18 divided by 50. That is 19 boxes that was delivered to his aunt.
It's a lot.
Yes. Of nothing but SpongeBob ice pops.
So this whole story's like, oh no.
And you know what? We might have to post a picture of the kid because
we haven't posted in a while.
He looks happy as a motherfucker.
So fucking cute.
Yeah, he looks happy as a motherfucker getting those ice lollies, man.
Yeah, we haven't posted in a while, so we need to do that. But I was gonna say, and that's kind of the road I was going down. So the person that is being footed the bill is in a tough spot. Amazon is now in kind of a PR spot.
Yeah, I mean, they can obviously take him back.
They can. But now let's think about how that young child felt when over 900 SpongeBob lollies show up.
That kid was, he was floating on cloud 9, man.
Yeah. Is it basically like, remember you see like a golden retriever getting like a bucket of tennis balls?
Oh my God.
Same thing, right?
Or a golfer getting a bucket of golf balls.
I love that.
Yeah, same shit. I mean, I love it too. I like going to a driving range and just like knocking balls around. I'm not a golfer by any stretch of the imagination.
Sorry, I was trying to think of a dirty joke. Knocking balls around.
That involves a 4-year-old?
No.
We're the aristocrats.
We can't call this episode the Aristocrats. I'll get in trouble.
Why would you get in trouble?
We'll get in trouble.
Yeah, why? It's not an owned joke.
That's true. We'll be Carlos Mencia.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
But I wasn't saying like C as in like, Hispanic, like yes. I was saying like SE.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Just press the button.
I want to talk more about SpongeBob lollies.
Just press the button. No.
You're lucky. I had it down.
I'm also trying to keep this one from being like an hour and 40 minutes long.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. And that is apropos because the last one says, as you see, is like an hour 23.
It is a very long episode, that last one.
Inadvertently.
But it is a worthwhile episode, though we spent 45 minutes on the first two stories alone because we just kept going down rabbit hole after rabbit hole.
We went over half of the episode was 2 stories.
Yeah. And then
the last one, last 4.
Yeah, we just tried to plow through them. Yeah.
Okay, so this one is a little more topical, and I'm not sure how much attention you've paid to it, but you're probably aware of it. Have you heard about the Epic Games versus Apple court case?
I've only seen the headlines. I haven't actually delved into it. So I'm not
the
sure
basis
what's
is,
going on.
and I'll give it a very short little Spark Notes kind of deal. Apple charges, or they ask for a percentage or they ask per purchase, which is pretty much a percentage.
Yeah.
Of people people that are on their app store. Now, Epic Games, of course, their size is fucking monstrous.
Yeah.
And they said, you guys are taking too much and you have too much power. We want to fight this. That's essentially it.
Epic Games, yeah, sure, they're huge. They're an ant compared to Apple.
Yeah, they're not as big as Apple.
Yeah. But
it is an important court case that's going to get a lot of funding because people want to knock Apple down a peg because
yes.
The app market is pretty well. I mean, I'm an Android user, but...
And Android honestly has better apps.
Yeah, but in terms of people in the US that use apps are more than likely using iOS apps.
And I am one of them, but Android screwed me too many times in the past that I just had to abandon that.
Yeah. So with this court case, they had their first round of hearings.
Mm-hmm.
Court accidentally opens Epic versus Apple dial-in line to all speakers. Fortnite kids go nuts.
Oh my God.
Calls to free Fortnite were heard by a U.S. district court this morning.
Was that today?
It was a week ago. So it is very fresh. Always double check your conference call settings. The Epic versus Apple trial began this morning with kids yelling over top each other on a packed phone line. I would suck all of you to get Fortnite mobile back, said one voice.
I would suck all of you. It probably came from this little 10-year-old. I would suck all of you.
I have audio and I can play it, but I don't want to do that right now. I want to read a little bit more.
Sure.
I missed the commotion when I dialed in to hear Epic's opening statement, but QZ reporter Nicholas Rivero caught it, as did The Verge.
Nicolas.
While much civil court business has been taking place over Zoom since the start of COVID, the Epic versus Apple trial is being held in person. Participants are required to wear a mask and the number of people in the courtroom is restricted so that the public, press, and each party's extended legal team can listen in. The speakers have been mic'd and audio from the court is being broadcast live on dial-in lines that support a few hundred people. The lines are not supposed to let anyone outside the courtroom talk, but apparently this morning they did. The Verge heard people say free Fortnite and bring back Fortnite on mobile, please judge, as well as play Travis Scott songs.
What? Wait, they were demanding to play Travis Scott or they were playing Travis Scott?
They were playing it.
Who the fuck is Travis Scott?
Oh, you don't know who Travis Scott is?
No.
He's like one of the bigger rappers right now.
What? Oh, so he's like Post Malone or some shit?
No, I mean, kind of different styles, but
Isn't Post Malone a rapper?
He's kind of all over the map.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he is.
Nah, I don't listen to shit music. I don't know.
But I will play this, so I can keep going. But essentially, it kind of goes over the court case like I just did now.
Sure.
But I will play the audio that they were able to snip from the court case.
Okay.
Oh my God! Ass everywhere.
I would suck all the guys. Everybody go follow up on Twitter. It's great.
What birthday does he?
Are your keys fun, my ass? Justin XL on Twitter. Go follow me.
Is he name dropping himself?
I'll follow back. No problem.
Apple wins. Destroy it. Apple wins.
I'm not going cap. Epic is not winning, bro.
We all know Apple is winning.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah. Sorry.
So
Justin XL on Twitter.
Sorry. There we go. So big fucking snafu, right? Don't let that happen.
they could have said a lot worse shit.
They
too.
could have. They really could have. And I'm sure there was a little bit of like stage fright when kids see this opportunity to call into an actual court case, right? And they're just like,
"Fuck you."
I'll suck you off. I mean, that was the most pressing.
But I mean,
thing,
that
right?
was also that dude sounded like he was
couldn't
like
hear him really, yeah.
20. Yeah, that was like an older kid.
Oh, so it's okay because it's not a child saying that he'll suck you off.
Yeah, but I mean, at least they weren't dropping like "I fucked your mom" or like hard ends and shit like that on the call.
Yeah. But
Which-
I feel like though maybe I'm probably wrong when I'm going to say this. The Fortnite crowd.
No, I'm going to stop you right there.
Okay.
They are not more respectful than any other.
I wasn't going to say
crowd out
respectful.
there.
I wasn't going to say respectful. I was going to say less as vulgar as Call of Duty.
No, they are.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought I would need to bite my tongue.
It's
so.
nowhere near as bad as Overwatch
Really?
because Overwatch,
I know that they're toxic.
Overwatch is like the lowest common denominator of gamer out there.
That's so disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, I have refused to play or even attempt to play Overwatch because of all the horrible shit I've heard about the community.
That's disappointing, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really play online games, period,
So wait,
anymore.
we need to say, Blizzard versus some, because Blizzard develops them, right?
Yeah.
So we do Blizzard versus whomever, and
Fucking-
then have them accidentally open the line.
What about dude? You know what? I bet a really wholesome crowd. Pokemon.
No,
What? Really?
I am sure there are those. I thought what I thought you were going to say, which I feel like is more appropriate, is Animal Crossing.
Yeah. How about just Nintendo? How about Nintendo just as like a whole?
Man,
Though I mean, we're not getting into like the Mario versus Zelda crowd.
yeah.
Because that is some toxic shit right there.
Well, okay. So what you're getting into, I don't think will work, because the people that like Donkey interacts with,
Yeah.
right? They're pretty shitty people sometimes. Now he's a huge Nintendo guy, right? He loves Mario. He loves all of that comes with it. And what I'll say is, because this is kind of a plug for him, but he doesn't need any more plugs. He's fucking huge, right?
Yeah.
What he puts out there is great, but those that watch him, or at least a large collection of them, not percentage, but a large collection of them, could be those negative players.
Yeah.
So...
Though,
and he's basically kind of an extension, I would say, of the Nintendo crowd.
though they're honestly probably just trying to like impress him or like get on his radar.
Well, because that's part of it is like he's from the LOL
Yeah,
crowd.
because another YouTuber I like to watch that's a massive Nintendo fan and has been like sponsored by Nintendo is the Completionist.
Okay. Oh, I think I've watched some of his
Yeah,
stuff.
like he has he was given Breath of the Wild like 2 months early so that he could complete it and put it out day one that launched.
They wouldn't do that for Donkey.
No.
Donkey's, I don't know if Donkey's bigger. I feel like he's like the biggest guy, but
I would assume he's bigger, yeah.
The thing is whenever Reggie was there and he would make all these fucking jokes about Reggie. and like the whole thing. I mean, because he's just keeping it real kind of guy, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I you know what? I don't know, because the world we live in and how exposed everyone is currently being of how shitty they are. Why not have that kind of platform to have like a shithead Call of Duty or whatever lobby call into a court case?
Dude, could you fucking imagine if, oh my God, or like back in like Halo 2 days when like online play was just starting. And so it like, I don't remember who like created Halo. I forget the name. It's not
Bungie. It's not.
Yeah,
it's not,
Bungie.
Okay.
Yeah. Imagine like Bungie versus Apple.
Yeah.
And like that happens. And just like the Halo 2 crowd's like, fuck you. Take me on 1v1, Judge. 1v1 me, Judge. 1v1 rockets.
He pulls out an Xbox controller, goes, let's go, noob.
Yeah, come on, bitch. Let's go. Man. I mean, there are so many crowds that are so toxic that would have 4chan.
Oh,
4chan versus
You're
Apple.
your toes in some dangerous area.
Yeah, or like 4chan versus Epic. 4chan, like someone on there would have figured out where the judge lives and posted it or like said it.
Yeah, they would have.
Yeah.
And then, and what I'm waiting for is like 6 months later, we get the Internet Historian video about it.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Have they like shut all that shit down?
We're like plugging all our favorite YouTube stuff.
We really are.
Yeah.
But I don't regret anything.
On YouTube. Oh, wait. No, not that one. Oh, my God. Okay, you know what? I don't know.
What were you trying to do?
What
were you trying to press there?
I thought there was, for some reason, some synapse in my brain said
Misfired.
Hey Adam, there is a musical number here that's jolly. When I think about it, I have nothing on here that's musical number jolly. I have none of that.
Yeah, that page. I don't remember everything on that page, but maybe wow.
No, nothing. Well, nothing on here is musical. So
I mean, Ookie Spooky's kind of musical. And Piper! That's pretty musical.
It is. But anyway, I mean, I've now have derailed it with my stupidity.
Nothing has changed. We both do it on a weekly basis.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's true.
Nothing has changed.
But I do want to get to a point. Who knows? Maybe we're just going to, okay. I don't want to speak it into existence, but an Adam and Andy court case and the Suds call in. Not that they're toxic, but they will basically pull back references and plug those in. And
hey, Judge, you ever heard of where's your sheriff shit pants in there? Where's your poop bucket?
Sheriff, I gotta. Oh, no. Judge, I gotta get off work. I filled the cab of this truck with shit.
There's so much shit in this cab. Just let them go, please, or I'll keep shitting all over it.
Help! I crashed my car. I need you to help me.
Help me get into the car.
I'm outside of it, and I just had sex, so I'm a little.
I need
disoriented.
in car. Help me in car, but it looked like shit in car.
And that's like the judge's mom. If we're doing the story, yeah, that's what it is. That's the judge's mom. Deep cuts. So
yeah,
deep
Crad
cuts.
Shoger.
Same episode.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
It is. Knacklebeck. Watch it. No, listen. I don't have it posted on YouTube. Listen. Yeah. It's great.
Do it.
And with that. There you go. We're moving right along now. I want to bring that one. I thought that was really interesting. And just perfect.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't go down the sexual route, though.
Well, that's just my first one. I was really only talking about the next two.
Okay. Woman excluded from team lunches wins workplace discrimination case with $32,000 payout.
Group lynches.
What?
Did you just say group lynches?
No, lunches. Lunches. I did not say lynches.
to God.
I did
it
not say
sounded
lynches.
Here's the okay. Sons might even be on the same page as I am. I'm not sure.
I don't think they are.
I heard that she sued because she wasn't a part of group lynches and won the court case because
Well, I mean, you discriminated against her so that she couldn't discriminate with you against other people, so she wins.
yeah, you guys fucked up.
You done fucked up, Aaron.
And as a punishment, we're lynching all of you.
Okay, so this person, I mean, this is a really long article, so I'm not going to go through the entire thing.
Yeah.
I read through this a few times earlier to really get the bullet points of what's going on here. This woman was working at a Ford dealership in the UK, and she was moved from one Ford dealership to another back in 2018 because her boss at that dealership was sexually harassing her.
Oh, shitty.
Yes, so she had reported him, and she was moved to a different Ford dealership. Now, word obviously got out about why she was moved to this other Ford dealership.
Yeah.
And so apparently at this other one, every Friday, they would either like get pizza for everyone or they would order different types of food and like they would feed everyone, but they refused to involve her and they wouldn't give her any food.
Oh.
Yeah. So eventually, after enough time, she ended up being terminated in 2019 or January 2019 after spending a few years at that Ford dealership being discriminated against. Now, she took this to court and the Ford dealership tried to fight it by saying, well, she only worked a part-time schedule and she left at 1 p.m. every day. Now, she had been forced onto this part-time schedule.
Yeah.
To leave at 1 p.m. every day. But the lunches would get there at 11 a.m. and everyone would eat at noon. So the judge, in her infinite wisdom, was like, nah, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
You clearly discriminated against her. Apparently, none of the employees would speak to her upon like the demand of the manager.
That's like so mean.
Yeah. So imagine being like the outcast of like a high school.
Yeah.
And like you're a loser, no one wants to talk to you, shit like that. They did that to her. Like they wouldn't let her sit at their lunch table in the cafeteria.
I did that to myself for a little bit, by the way.
What, you just outcasted yourself?
Well, I went to a new high school and I didn't know anyone. So I sat by myself at lunch and
That's tough titties right there, man.
and we'll get back to this, but now I'm kind of on this little roll here.
Well, that's it for the story. I mean, it goes on forever, but I touched the highlights of it.
I had too much anxiety to go to my locker. So, because I went there, starting my 10th grade year.
Yeah.
11th and 12th grade, I used my locker. 10th grade, I never used my locker. I never put a lock on it, never learned it, nothing.
Sure.
And
Wait, so your high school didn't come with like the ones already on there?
No, it did. Yeah, it did. I never bothered to read or go to my locker, nothing. So I always carried my books around everywhere I went.
Sure.
I would go to lunch. I have this big stack of books and I'd sit and I'd eat by myself. I don't know why I did that to myself. Shout out to Scott Dyke.
That's an unfortunate last name.
It's okay. He understands it. Whenever he's a little younger than I am. He's 26. He's going to be 27 soon. When you're growing up and you have that last name, now you're just used to it, right?
I mean, that's a rough childhood.
You've been through the hazing.
Sure, it's still just a rough childhood.
He asked me how much I could power clean, and when he did that, I grabbed all my books and I put them on his table and I told him.
The fuck is a power clean?
It's like so when you're working out, you almost like you're about to do a deadlift, and then you like kind of jump up and you kind of catch the bar like this and lift it up. I was in a weightlifting class, and so I used to do a lot of weightlifting, stuff like that.
And now look at you.
And I was in his wedding last year, just because he asked me. How about that?
Nice. Were you at the wedding or in his wedding?
In the wedding.
Nice. Man, isn't that always such a nice feeling?
It is.
That someone cares about you enough to like want you in their party.
So I think in this woman's case, yes, it is. Shout out Scott Dyke, and I'll send this to him and he'll watch it.
Shout out Dyke.
Yeah.
And Mrs. Dyke.
It was a very sweet wedding.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is that Mrs. Dyke or Miss Dyke? I always get the
It'd
two
be
fucked
misses.
up.
Yeah, if you
It is
once you get
misses?
married, yeah, you're
okay.
misses,
I
yeah.
always get those fucked up. I'm sorry.
But I think in this case, with this poor young woman who had to go to court, shout out to her though for getting, a settlement out of it, or not even settlement, but
$32,000.
not settlement, a reward, right?
Yeah.
Or penalties, whatever you want to refer to.
I
it
wish
as.
I'd been given a reward.
But imagine though,
Hey, you were given a reward. You were given a lifelong friend.
I was given lifelong friends. I was part of the friend group now. And then he turned me into an animal basically because I surpassed my social anxiety and we went to the same college and I became a party monster.
Is that part of the podcast group
No. He knows all them.
with Greg?
Well, so we all went to the same college and we all went to the same high school. Scott Dyke
Shout out
knows
Greg.
them and he is friends with them, but he was on one episode of Spoonfed actually, and he spanked Kirschmal on it. Fun fact, because it was a court case. Oh my God, we did a court case in that one. I remember now. And he was represented by Greg, and then Muse and K-Pope were.
That's the name Muse. I kept thinking his name was Majin for some reason.
Well, because he puts
Z.
it in front in like all of his communication stuff, but
Oh, it's like Majin Muse or whatever?
yeah.
Okay.
But they were Franklin and Bash, and they did it, and I was the judge. Anyway, call back to Spoonfed. You're really sending me back here. But my point, though, I was doing a tangent off of the story. Imagine this young woman, before her going to a court case,
Yeah.
while working, understandably, yes, boss is a shithead, but someone broke rank, okay? And they said, we're giving you a slice of pizza this week.
That probably would have been one of the happiest days of her life.
You think she would have cried?
Yeah. If you had been through that for years, I would cry at that.
I would cry too.
Yeah. Man, totally derailing myself from my own thing here.
Yeah.
I found that like the older I get, if I go back and like watch like movies that, I didn't cry at when I was younger, I didn't like fully understand when I was younger, like The Green Mile.
Mm-hmm.
I recently rewatched that. That motherfucker made me cry like a kid. That is a fucking hard movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
dude. And I originally
R.I.P. Michael Clark Duncan.
I originally watched that when I was like 14.
when you were a shithead and
Not even a shithead.
you're getting into shithead phase.
No, I've never really been like a shithead.
I would say you were a bitch.
Well, like now, yes, but like when I was a kid, I was a really good kid. I
Okay,
didn't
yeah.
fuck around with anything. Love my brother. He was the shithead in the family at that stage of his life. I didn't want to do
See,
that.
this is corroborated, but sure.
So
He would say it, right? He would say he was a shithead.
yes, he knows it and he's owned it. He's moved on from it.
Yeah.
And so I watched it like 2 weekends ago. I just fucking wept. Like, dude, when he's sitting there at the end about to get like
Yeah. What did he say?
executed,
He says,
don't put me in the dock. And with like the hood, dude, I got goosebumps now
Why
thinking
is he
about
so
it.
likable?
I mean, dude, I was weeping. I was on my patio and I was just like openly weeping watching this fucking movie at like 10:30 p.m. And so if anyone was walking by, they can't hear anything because they're using my AirPods.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, just watching a giant black man be executed in a movie. And I'm just, don't put him in the dark.
Someone walking their dog is just like, what the fuck?
They look up and just long-haired, shaggy-looking mother. Just like cry screaming on my patio. God damn it.
He fixed Tom Hanks' kidney stones.
He was trying to save the children. He saved the mouse.
But why was Mr. Noodle so bad?
I mean, I don't really have anything else to say, just other than the fact like we derailed it to the point that it made me think about that, and just getting older kind of sucks like a motherfucker, man. It just makes you more emotional when you watch shit.
Man, that sucks because I remember whenever you talked about watching things and crying. I remember the first time I watched Schindler's List, which actually wasn't that long ago. It was only like 4 years ago. You get to the very end and I had a few tears come out. And that's a powerful ending.
You want to know the first movie that started to like break my shell?
Ooh, yeah.
Wreck-It fucking Ralph.
Really?
Yeah. I remember watching that with Ryan.
Not the second one.
No.
Not close.
No, I remember watching that with Ryan. It's we lived together in a duplex at the time, and we're watching Wreck-It Ralph. It ends, and we're both just sitting there like, "All right, man. Well, I'm gonna go to bed." just both of us just didn't want to acknowledge it or like look at the other person. Just like we're looking away, just like wiping away tears. All right, man. I'm going to bed. To see you later. And, like, we didn't talk again for the rest of the night. We just went up to our rooms and just fucking went to bed.
It's done, yeah.
Yeah, like, that was the very first movie that started to like break my movie shell.
I would say there are a lot of movies, and if I go back and I think about it, movies that kind of shed a tear. Maybe the first one, if I go back far enough, maybe the first one is Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith. Really, but those are like happy tears.
Yeah,
He
but it's also it's I
it's
cry
sad too, but it's like
when they're in the bathroom and he locks the door.
That's,
his own son,
Jalen. Is that
Jaden.
Jaden. That's Jaden's best movie. It was downhill from there.
Well,
Right?
and he's like
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, but he killed it. He fucking killed it.
Dude, like when they're in that restroom, he locks the door and they're like against it, and just Will Smith is silently crying. Man, that's a hard movie. The very first movie I ever cried at that I remember, I Am Sam. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say it.
Oh, I know you want to, but don't get us canceled. But that was the very first one, and there's something that is stuck.
I don't want to quote a man doing blackface.
There's
saying something that's derogatory.
I know there's something about like the idea of like a parent losing their kid in any regard, and like they're crying over it. Will 100% always make me cry. Okay,
so the thing I was gonna say was I was gonna do a recall, kind of related to your Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah,
I was gonna drop in Toy Story 3.
Oh, God,
that's pretty powerful. 4 was a little bit of a letdown because 3 is such a powerful ending. 4 was good. 4 was good.
4 they were trying to like make or ease another generation into it.
Yeah, because I mean,
but
this was Pixar's
the end of our generation.
This is Pixar's first movie, so
yeah, 3 was the end of our generation, and 4 was them trying to like pick up the next one.
Yeah,
and I hope they keep making them. I really do.
They're great movies.
Yeah.
But 3 was tough. I remember that. And kind of in the same vein as yours. We'll go on to the next one, and I don't know if I know. I'm fairly confident that you will agree with me. The hardest cry that you may have ever had in a movie is Dear Zachary.
The fuck is that?
You haven't seen Dear Zachary?
No.
Don't watch it. How about that? I'm just going to say that. Don't watch it.
Okay.
If your shell's already coming off.
It's not coming off. It's off. I got no qualms crying at a movie.
You will not last. This is like for manly men. And I'm not going to say I'm a manly man. Yeah. I have manly aspects of myself, but I wouldn't say I'm a manly man.
Sure. Ugly
cry through all of the second half of the movie.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is that the one where it's like a dude at war or some shit?
No. It's a documentary, but it's not a guy at war. No.
Okay. There's something like that of like a dude at war. It's Dear something.
But I can say remember. Though you can find Dear John is the one you're thinking.
Dear John, yes.
I think that was Channing Tatum too, maybe.
I'm wait, sure. 2. So he's in Dear Zachary?
No. Again, documentary. I just meant
as
well.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I think you can find it on. It was on Netflix when I watched it. I think you can find it on Amazon now. So if you are willing to go down that road and cry a lot, it's a tough watch, and it is nothing. You see nothing that's like unsettling.
Write us an email about it.
Yeah, write us an email about it. I was feverishly checking today, see if anyone said anything. Nothing.
That's because no one's listening.
People are listening, obviously. Silent Danny doesn't think you exist.
Yeah, prove me wrong.
Ooh, send us an email.
Yeah, prove me wrong.
Boom. But dear Zachary, I mean, if you want a good cry,
I'm good.
it will clear you out.
I mean, I'll remember the name for like an extra sad day, I guess.
I texted all my friends afterwards and said how much I appreciate them. It was that powerful.
There are times that I'll do that to like Ryan and Momo.
Yeah, and what I'll say too about the movie, just to be from a more like critical standpoint, like the structure of it, the editing, the look, it's not like your premium documentary look. A lot of it was kind of shot like digital, but on like lower, kind of like what we have. Like these are kind of like your base model camcorders. It's kind of shot like that. So the video quality isn't great, but what you'll be crying at is just more of the contents of it, and it still lands pretty real.
Okay.
But that's all I'll say. I think it is an appropriate time after. Oh no. Now I'm thinking about my next stories and following up.
Yeah, go for it right now. Hit that button. Because we're probably at like 45 minutes.
Oh yeah. I think we're about we're doing really good.
Yep.
We're good. We're really good. Doing so good. Really, really good.
So, like, super good.
Like the best good. If my stories would open up. Sorry. You know, we were talking about things. You know, that's what happens on a podcast.
Yeah.
People talk about things.
That's the point of a podcast, yes.
After talking about not letting him go into the dark, movies that make us cry, I guess I thought it would be best to say, burglar pleads guilty after downloading porn during break-in, leaving semen on laptop.
Now, what if he was watching The Green Mile, though? Like, that's what gets him off.
Wow, that's a shocking turn of events.
I mean, don't come on my face, Mr. Hanks. Don't come on my face.
It just like lands on the screen. But it's just like Michael Clark Duncan just doing this face. It's like,
But, like, you know, like how he doesn't wet the sponges? He wets them.
Yeah, you like that. You like that. Show me that sponge.
Nope. Shouldn't be laughing at that one. Nope.
Michael Clark Duncan, remove my ball stone so I can come.
My ball stones. Jesus Christ. Ball stones? You mean kidney stones?
I know I had to change it because kidney stones keep you from peeing, so I just said ball stones.
Oh,
so you could
God.
This is the weirdest transition from story to story we've ever had, right?
Yeah.
That's like, so it's, you know, that's the beauty of us coming in with two diverging,
and we do not,
and effort.
Now you know such for sure, we do not discuss our stories beforehand.
We don't.
By design.
And also, I do my research, you know, weeks ahead of time. So I like have this running list.
I do mine day of.
Which I think also kind of adds to the craziness of it. So we'll run into stuff like this.
I don't even know how to follow up, honestly.
Should I read the story? I'll just, because I just read the headlines.
That's the story right there.
That is pretty much it.
Does it give the name of the porn?
Where is this thing so I can avoid it?
Yeah, but it's like that It's Always Sunny bit where it's like, yeah, he posted like
on a revenge site.
Yeah, on one of those. Oh my God, that's awful. But like which website?
So I can know where not to go.
Yeah, so I can know where to avoid it. But like, which one though? And that was before like Mac had come out as gay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he's standing there with his real life wife.
Yeah. Huh. But like, which website? What's the name of the porn?
A 22-year-old man pleaded guilty Monday and was immediately sentenced to more than 6 years in prison for breaking
God.
into the residence of 3 female college students in the city of Orange, helping himself to refreshments, and using a laptop computer belonging to one of the residents to download porn and commit a sex act. How do you get into, like, when you close a computer, isn't it supposed to, like, lock up? I guess people just, like...
You can set it to where it doesn't.
That's stupid.
Yeah, to where you can, like, close it and open it back up. Like, my old laptop, I didn't even have, like, a password assigned to it. It had, like, a fingerprint scan.
Yeah.
So, like, no one could get into my laptop unless it was my fingerprint.
I think they call that a biometric, right?
Yeah, a biometric scan.
Should I say his name? I'm just going to say his name.
I mean, he's in jail, doesn't he? He was already, like...
Jonathan Jose Ruiz of Orange accepted a plea deal from Orange County Superior Court judge who sentenced the defendant to 6 years and 8 months behind bars. Orange County Deputy District Attorney objected to the plea deal. Oh, I guess they wanted to charge him is what they wanted to do.
Okay.
I guess that makes sense. Ruiz was given credit for 511 days behind bars. He pleaded guilty to single felony counts, each of burglary and vandalism.
Wait, he spent 511 days in jail before this went to a fucking court?
I guess so. What is that? That's almost 2 years.
Oh my God.
That's a lot. When he was arrested in 2018, police said the defendant broke into the home on the evening of October 4th, 2018, went through the resident's underwear, and then left his semen on the computer after downloading pornographic images and viewing them online. Let's see if there's anything else. There's only 3 more.
This makes me feel gross.
The defendant's DNA was in the system due to his conviction for vandalizing bathrooms at his high school with graffiti in 2017. He pleaded guilty to misdemeanor counts of vandalism, possession of graffiti devices, and was sentenced to 30 days in order to complete 200 hours community service, specifically graffiti removal. Do you think that they sent him back in to clean up all the cum?
No.
I wish that they would say, like, cum removal was a punishment.
I don't know what to say about this.
We laughed really hard at the beginning of it.
We did, but now that I know the stories, it just gross.
Wait, what details made you think, oh, it's gross after I said...
I didn't know that he had done it to, like, 3 co-ed kids. I thought...
they weren't there.
No, I know. I thought he had, like, just broke into, like, a random family. Like, but he clearly knew who these 3 women were. And,
Broke into Tom Hanks's house.
and he
grabbed
clearly...
grabbed his Oscar and struck both at the same time. Oh, he did that.
Wouldn't you?
With Tom Hanks's Oscar?
Any Oscar? Isn't that dude's name Oscar?
No, it was Jose.
Oh. But, like, wouldn't you?
I think it's Jonathan Jose, but I think it depends on what the win is, right? So if it's a Tom Hanks Oscar, and I believe that was for Forrest Gump. I could be wrong, but I think it's for Forrest Gump.
Doesn't he have more than 1 Oscar? I thought he got one for Castaway.
You're probably right.
Like
Should we ask?
That movie where he fucked Wilson. Yeah. Go ahead.
Alexa, what Oscars has Tom Hanks won?
Best Actor in 1995 for Forrest Gump and Best Actor in 1994 for Philadelphia.
Well, that's it. Forrest Gump, Philadelphia. Philadelphia when he had AIDS.
I don't know Philadelphia.
Yeah, Denzel was a defendant for him, or a lawyer for him. Fun fact.
The fact that he didn't win for Castaway is a goddamn crime.
Well, what year is that? Was he going against, like, Russell Crowe?
I believe it was in 99, yeah.
That could be it.
Yeah, and Russell Crowe did win that year, I believe.
Yeah. So, I don't know. What if it's like, okay, here's a question.
Sure.
It's separate, but kind of the same.
Okay.
If you oh my God, no, that's way too high.
Well, that's how loud it was before I turned it. Jesus.
If you use the Oscar for Moonlight, is that gay?
What is Moonlight?
God. This just isn't funny now because you don't get it. So I can't
don't.
have you laughing. It's a movie about a man that's growing up in black culture, out on the streets, but he's also gay, so he's having to come to terms with it.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know that movie. I'm sorry. And I guess on to my last story.
No, if it's
Just one awful transition to another.
is it? Yeah, I know. If it's the Oscar for Marlon Brando, does it feel a little bit freaky?
What? That one honestly just went fucking straight.
No,
over my
I'm
head.
referencing us talking about Marlon Brando, both whenever he was a stripper on stage in a situation that we talked about,
Oh.
and also
yeah.
his whole experience in the island of Dr. Moreau.
I feel like whoever has those Oscars now just like melted down that gold and tried to sell it to a pawn shop.
Why wouldn't you just sell the Oscar? If you melted it down, it might be worth less. Like if you say, hey, this is Marlon Brando's Oscar, it probably sells for more than the gold itself.
I think the name Marlon Brando would immediately like detract from that.
You kidding me? Really? Vito Corleone brings down the value of something?
Yeah,
You're stupid.
I am. You're right. So I'm going to read the headline like you do because I know all the details about this because I had to read it like 7 times.
Oh, this is a funky, crazy one.
Michigan man builds poop wall after dispute with neighbor.
I'm going to throw up. It's so fucking stupid. A poop wall. Oh my God.
So I tried so hard to avoid any poop stories this week, but I saw this and couldn't help myself. Michigan man builds poop wall after dispute with neighbor.
Oh my God.
So this man, apparently his neighbor and him got into like a fight over where the property line was. Now they both own farms out in the middle of buttfuck Lodi Township, which is somewhere in Washtenaw County, Michigan.
Okay. You guess
Now-
and now it depends though. If you have an upper peninsula person, they're crazy. If it's a lower peninsula,
Well, they are right next to each other. They own property right next to each other.
Yeah.
And so they got into a dispute over like the property line.
I'm dizzy.
I thought you would be. So they got into a dispute over their property line. And so one neighbor decided he was going to collect all his cow shit over like the course of like 9 months and build a wall of cow shit.
Man, that's taking away from it for me. I thought it was human.
No.
That was his. Like he was farming it.
It is cow manure.
Okay.
And he built a wall between their two like property lines. Now the other neighbor tried to take him to court.
Yeah.
The guy who built the poop wall won.
Oh, nice.
Because he calls it a compost fence.
Oh, so it's a natural thing.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. So he got
Nice
away.
little poop hole there.
He got away. he got away on a technicality of calling it a composting fence.
Yeah, which it is.
It technically is, and the prosecutor tried to find any way around it, being like, that's not composting. But there's nowhere in anything that says of composting that building a wall out of cow shit
Cat shit.
out of cow shit does not constitute a composted fence.
No, he just uses cat shit, but he uses it like out of the litter box, so it's like also odor covered. So it's
Yeah, he just sets it on top of the fence.
It looks like this little like cobblestone fence.
Yeah, he just
built
sets it
up.
on top. He just holds a light into it for a little bit, melts the bottom, and just like sticks it on.
It's like, oh, this isn't working.
Oh, God bless. Don't put me in the dark.
That's what his neighbor says, and he's like,
Yeah.
I can't stop, and he's building a poop dome over him.
Yeah, he's just building like an igloo of shit all around him.
I fucking hate you, Gary. You piece of shit.
Fuck you, Gary. You shit. I'm gonna cover you in shit.
Welcome to Poop Dome. Then he turns into a Tina Turner in Thunderdome. But he changes his name to Master Pooper.
2 shits enter, 1 shit leave. 1 cock, 1 kill.
Master Pooper run Poop Dome.
I bet half our listeners don't know what the fuck we're referencing right there.
Mad Max 3 Beyond Thunderdome.
Is that? Oh yeah, yeah. You're right.
That's all I got to say.
What's the title of the second one again? I was
Oh, The Road Warrior.
Yeah, The Road Warrior. Yeah, I can't wait for the next Tom Hardy one.
Probably him. No, it's not going to be Tom Hardy.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be Charlize Theron.
No, the Furiosa, they changed that. And it was going to be someone else. I think it was going to be like AnA Taylor-Joy or someone who's going to play the Furiosa character. It's not going to be Charlize Theron. Recently, this is away from our comedy, but recently there was a press conference in Australia because, of course, Miller. What's his first name?
George?
You're right. Yeah, George Miller, who does all of his films in Australia. He's kind of big about the Australian film world, kind of like Peter Jackson in New Zealand.
Yeah.
And Taika Waititi, too. Put them together. But George Miller was like, hey, we're going to do a new Mad Max. Here is your Max. And it's Chris Hemsworth. I'm okay with it. I mean, he's good Thor. He is a good Thor. He was fine in Cabin in the Woods.
Well, Cabin in the Woods is just a great movie.
Yeah.
It's like the perfect homage to horror.
Can we name anything else Chris Hemsworth is in?
Well, now I'm just thinking like Chris Pine in Star Trek.
Nope, not the same.
I know. Yeah.
Which I watched. Speaking of Chris Pine, I watched Smoking Aces.
Oh, I only saw that in theaters. Yeah.
He was one of the bad guys in it.
Really?
He doesn't have any like muscle structure. He was like playing like a southern like kind of bunking kind of guy. Really weird to see him in that. Like dirty teeth and stuff.
Okay. You know, a movie also came out around that time that had like just like a bunch of twists and shit on there, like that movie, Lucky Number 11.
Oh yeah, Morgan Freeman was in
Yeah, and
Bruce Willis. Oh, and then
he was in
that guy.
30 Days of Night.
Yeah, that guy. And
Josh Hartnett.
And 30 Days and 30 Nights or whatever it was.
Yeah, 30 Days and Nights. Yeah.
He did both. Well, he did the vampire one, and then he did the one to see
where if he can't go a month without like fucking someone. Like that is
masturbating too.
Like
so
that is so hard.
All that, yeah.
Oh, boo-hoo. Oh, Josh Hartnett. Josh Hartnett, I'm so sorry. Yeah, isn't there a scene where like he comes without touching himself or being touched because it's so emotional?
Yeah.
That's some of the stupidest shit.
He's going to be in the new Guy Ritchie film, I think.
Cool, I don't care.
Yeah. Let's talk about Poop Wall. How do we get away from that?
I have no idea.
Oh, yeah, because we're talking about Thunderdome, George Miller, Josh Hartnett.
Yeah, dude, what if Josh Hartnett was the next Mad Max?
Oh, my God. So, okay, I think this is an important distinction. Star power actually does mean a lot.
All right. It's me, Mad Max.
Well, if Matthew McConaughey was Mad Max, that would sell, I think, for...
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, but if it's someone
But he would also go hard on that role.
He would. But if it's someone that's like... what kind of weird off-the-wall person can I list?
Taika Waititi.
People would watch that. He's big enough. He has an Oscar now, so like he's a big name.
Oh, dude, Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, so if Paul Rubens was Mad Max,
Is he shooting people down? he's going,
but it's not in the car. He's riding his bike around everywhere.
He's just kicking up a mountain of dirt behind him.
And then he just goes like this. He puts his legs to the side.
He gets off, starts doing that one dance.
Can.
Yeah. As they're shooting at him.
I know you are, but who am I?
I think that's the most wheels off we could have possibly gone on that one.
Yeah, it's true. Wait a second. We have to talk about the jettison of this.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Rubens is the neighbor in the shit dome. And that's what corrals him into his quest.
Into Mad Max.
Into being Mad Max.
Okay.
We did it.
Yeah. Now on to our final story.
Speaking of famous people, sorry, that one was like a really crazy, lot of laughing and then serious and then a lot of laughing. And
Yeah.
I'm like dizzy now. But yeah, speaking of famous people, I came across this. I'm not sure how real it is, but I think it fits what we talk about.
Okay.
John Lennon and Paul McCartney had wanking sessions at John's house where they would masturbate together with the lights off.
I've heard about this.
And that's it. So this is a Reddit post, and the first comment is, "Come together." Title of the episode.
What if it was Ringo in the middle of them?
Over me.
Oh yeah, it's just saying over me. As it just like arcing over him.
He shows up dressed as an octopus, though. Oh, yeah, you need an octopus in here.
Well, he would be in Octopus's garden in the shade because they was in the dark and they're coming over him.
What if he wrote about his experiences? And that's
What if Come Together was actually about them jerking off in the dark together?
It really could be.
I really thought you were going to know the words of that song.
Hair down below his knees.
One thing I can tell you is you got to be free.
Come together
right now.
over Ringo.
Yeah. Over the octopus.
They were grabbing their tentacles.
What if they were grabbing each other's tentacles?
But see, I don't know. What if they had like strict rules for their wanking party? You know, they're like,
If
only
you're
your
going to
own.
have a wanking party with a buddy of yours, is there really strict rules that you're going to abide by?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a pretty personal thing. So you
Also,
wanna,
I mean,
set some
how
boundaries.
many?
Also, they didn't want to cheat on their wives.
Oh, yeah, okay. So you're telling me you don't think the members of the Beatles ever fucked each other?
George didn't do any of that.
Well, no, George.
But
for
the
sure.
rest of them,
Lennon and McCartney definitely fucked each other.
Lennon's the top in all situations.
No,
Yeah.
give peace a chance. Yeah,
No. But he was an asshole. He was probably the biggest asshole of the group. That's why I say he's
Yes.
the top of everything.
Well, no,
He was the
trust
top in
me.
all those situations.
he gave the asshole as much as he was an asshole.
So then he was a top.
And a bottom.
No,
A
no, no.
top. Yeah, do you understand what a top is?
I thought the bottom receives.
Yes.
So he was the top. He
And
was
the
talking about-
bottom. He gave the asshole as much as he was an asshole, is what I'm saying. Like, he gave up the asshole.
Oh, you got a little double entendre there.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. No,
So-
they definitely traded off.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So it was a
Definitely traded off.
come together situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Following now. I'm trying to see if there are any other puns. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure after a lot of sex, it was like a strawberry field.
I'm not acknowledging that one.
You sure?
Yeah.
You just did.
No, not that one. Of all the Beatles songs, I'm not acknowledging that one.
I mean, what else am I supposed to do? I know they have like 50 or 60 or 70 or 80 or 100 songs people know.
What about Maxwell Silver Hammer? Could that be the condom? Bang, bang, Maxwell Silver Hammer came down on his head.
I want to hold your hand.
Okay. I want to hold your balls.
Oh, what about I Am the Walrus? Because the walrus would be...
What about Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Butthole Band?
There you go.
Yeah. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Butthole Band.
We hope you enjoyed the climax.
The whole. We hope you will enjoy the whole.
That's way better than what I said.
Yeah.
That's way better.
Sgt. Pepper's one and only Lonely Butthole Band.
Ooh, Comeback Rider.
Oh.
There we go. I redeemed myself.
God damn.
That's a good one.
That's like some Kim Kardashian shit.
Comeback story.
Yeah. What's up, Parks and Rec?
I miss old Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Now he's just too famous.
Yeah.
I miss whenever he was like a me, right? I have a little bit of a beer belly, and I have humor. Am I as quick and witty as he is? Maybe not.
We both have beer bellies. Don't even say a little bit.
I know. I've seen I'm empty. I can't drink out of an empty bottle.
Well, I can't clink then, or bump.
That's
it at that point.
I don't know how to wrap that up.
Let's just wrap this up.
Yeah. Thank you to the Beatles.
Yeah.
For your contribution.
Thanks, Paul and Ringo.
Oh, John.
No, they're dead. I'm saying thanks to the living ones.
The living ones. Okay, yeah. Man, I wish George was still around. Hey, speaking of that, okay, so I'll do this really quick.
Yeah.
Recently, because the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame released like a director's cut of the George Harrison tribute for While My Guitar Gently Weeps.
Oh man!
So they showed, I guess, more angles.
That's what Prince and Eric Clapton, or who else is there?
It was Tom Petty and then
that's right,
Jeff Lynne.
Dude, that is one of the greatest covers of all time.
So I think what they did was they showed more Prince, right?
Yeah. Well, you got to have more Prince, especially the world-ending guitar solo he gives.
Yeah, and a lot of it's been kind of bringing to light a lot of people being like, he was such a great guitarist. It's a shame he didn't utilize it a whole lot. I mean, yeah, Purple Rain is a full guitar and stuff.
I would say Prince is arguably the greatest guitarist of all time.
I would say, okay, I wouldn't say that, but I would say he's in the running.
Dude,
he's in the running.
He's at
I'm not
least
gonna say he's
top
better than
three.
Yeah, okay, so maybe I at least want to like bring down the list, but you gotta put like Eddie in there, right? So Eddie's fucking up there.
Prince could have done Eddie.
No, Eddie's fucking up there,
dude. Prince.
Eddie was like one of those savants.
Prince probably learned from Eddie and then took his shit and made it better.
Are you gonna say Yngwie Malmsteen?
Who? You just make a name up and just like shit it at me?
No. My poop wall.
Yeah. You just threw a poop wall at me?
Oh, yeah. What was the title of this? I was really happy about it. I'll find it.
The Green Mile?
No, it wasn't that. It's not important. I'll find it later. Anyway, thank you, Suds, for watching.
Oh, we've got to do the shout out in the beginning. Shout out now is better than shout out later of our social medias.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, worst things of heaven.
It's true. John got shot in the face with cum. By Paul. But it's weird because Eric Clapton covered the song I Shot Paul but I didn't shoot Ringo. And then he stole George Harrison's wife.
All right, keep going. Keep going. We're already at like 120 minutes.
I know, Jesus Christ. Thank you, Suds, for watching this. Hey, it's good to end on a joke. How about that?
Yeah.
Go to our Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, at Adam Also Andy. Go to our website, adam-andy.com. Find us on YouTube, Adam and Andy. I've been doing it on my phone. It used to be where we would pop up.
Yeah.
But now it's all Andy Samberg, Adam Driver bullshit.
Well, no,
But not that podcast,
if you
though, not
type
that
in Adam and Andy on YouTube, first thing that pops up.
Okay, so maybe it's just my phone being an asshole. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's good. Give us a subscription. Man, I struggle.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
And like and press the notification bell.
And comment. And also send us
And come.
emails.
Oh, and emails.
AdamAlsoAndy@gmail.com.
And come.
Yeah, everyone needs that. It's
Yeah.
cathartic.
It
Do
is. It'll make you feel better.
Release.
Yeah.
And then also go on Spotify and iTunes, give us a follow. We're also, I noticed, and I mentioned it before, I'm now getting notifications on Google Podcasts that we show up, even though I don't like purposely put,
Oh my God.
I don't purposely put our RSS feeds over there, but it grabs it, which is nice.
Yeah. That is
So,
cool.
You can pretty much anywhere, I think, is where we
Yeah.
are.
Effectively at this point. Yeah.
Give us a follow. Give us a review. 5 stars on iTunes. I think we're worth that. If we're not, tell us in an email. How about that?
Yeah, but don't fucking rate us less than 5 stars.
Until you talk to us first on email.
So we can convince you otherwise.
AdamAlsoAndy@gmail.com. And I think that's it. Get ready for things we're going to work on in the future. Very excited.
Yes.
And other things, of course, too. Twitch, maybe. Who knows? I just got an angry message about Adam Quest. Well, not angry, but the message said, remember whenever we said Adam Quest was going to happen?
That must be something from the other group.
It was spoon-fed.
Well, yeah. Remember they were supposed to follow up?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's on you, Greg.
I guess we'll do that. But anyway, here we are. We just smashed last week's episode. So
Yeah.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Andy. Don't put me in the dark.